Hi.
What's up, wonderful world of YouTube? It's the Tilson Family YouTube channel, and today, yes, if you look out in the garage, let's see if we can get the color out there. We still got a little bit of icy, snowy stuff out there, but today we are going to put new wheels on our Model 3. You should have known me working at Wheel Pros that wasn't going to take very long at all. It actually took longer to get everything we needed to be able to do so. We do have lowering springs too, but they aren't going on today. I'm actually going to do that at a different location just because of convenience. But we are going to put on new wheels today. The wheels in question, TSW Bathurst 20x9 all the way around with a Nitto 555 G2 tire on all four corners.
Jeez.
And
how did you memorize that?
I work at the wheel shop.
Yeah, but
yeah. So I did change from the factory size just ever so slightly. I did go up to a 245 instead of a 235, which is factory. But factory wheel is a 20x8.5. I went to a 20x9. So with the wider tire, I didn't want it to stretch. I still wanted a little bit of protection there for wheel, just in case we came in contact with the curb at some time. Let's hope not. But so today, we're going to lift this bad boy up on our quickjack system because we have a quickjack system here in the garage. So we're going to get that ready and we're going to lift up the car, get it pulled in the garage, and then we'll take video throughout the day. And here's some video of the wheels. 20x9 TSW Bathurst, Rotary forged, 21 pounds a piece, so they're 8 pounds lighter than the factory wheel is. And we are running a 245, 35, 20 Nitto 555 G2 tire.
alrighty. So we are hooking up the quick jack.
Yeah, so right now we're just getting them lined up with our blocks and the factory lift points. Got them all lined up on this side. We're gonna double check the other side. Make sure that they're all good. When we're using our blocks, we are using the bigger of the blocks because they just happen to fit a little bit better. And then we'll get this bad boy up in the air and we'll keep on going.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we got her up in the air. And now you just got to take these off and you just got to stick your fingers behind there and pry them off nice and easily so you don't break anything. But as you see, you got it plenty high in the air for us to do what we need to do today.
Yeah.
So we got it up in the air. We're using a breaker bar. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So scenario, just in case you don't know, the parking brake on these is in the rear. The parking brake is not in the front. So I'm not gonna be able to use a breaker bar like this because the wheel is gonna spin. So obviously every time I try to heave ho on it, it's not gonna go. So I'm gonna go break the other back wheel off real quick. I'll show you how to do the fronts here in just a second. All right, so what we're gonna do for the front wheel, since we've already got it up in the air and we wanna break the lug nuts loose, is I've got Briley in the car. She's gonna put her foot on the brake and I'm simply going to break them loose while our foot's on the brake and then we'll finish on from here. All right, so we got them loose. Briley's put her foot on the brake, broke them loose, took just a minute. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the wheel off. All right, last one. And we'll pull that off. Roll it out of the way, and we'll put a new one on.
All
right, so when I'm picking the wheels, we have directional tires. So it's obviously important to make sure that the direction is going the right way. And if I look at the two wheels that we have directions on, I always put the one with the least amount of weights in the front and the one with the most amount of weight in the rear. And that's just kind of the way I do it because I feel that the less amount of weight, the better balance it is. If you're not sure about the weight, you can come right up here and you can look. and they're just stuck around the inside.
Here.
This is how they balance the wheel, and that keeps the wheel from vibrating as you're driving down the highway at 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, whatever the deal is. So we chose this one to go to the front. And if you notice, our rotational arrows are going this way. So that means if you put it up there and the car rolls that way, our arrows are going the right way. So this is going to be our front tire. So on these wheels, your traditional lug nuts aren't going to fit in there because of the size. They're just big and they won't really fit in the hole where you can slide a tool. So we're going to use what Gorilla makes, a spline drive lug nut. And that's the tool, and the lug nut goes inside of that, but it allows you to have plenty of room so the tool doesn't touch the wheel as you're putting them on, so you don't mess up your brand new wheels. So Gorilla 6 spline lug nuts. Some people call them locks. They're really not locks. They're just spline drive. But they do make them with lock kits as well. I just went with traditional black. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get them all hand tight here. And then I'll tighten them with the impact and we'll move on to the next wheel. All right, so we got that done. All 4 wheels are on. They are tight, but they are not torqued. So we are going to lower it off the jacks, put it on the ground, and then we will hand torque them to spec and make sure they're good. And then we'll get some pictures and stuff and video of the final product. Now, we did find this interesting. We did take our bathroom scale, and I'm sorry we didn't get this on video, but we took our bathroom scale and we weighed the Tesla wheel versus this wheel, tire, everything combination. And there was only a 2-pound difference between them. And believe it or not, the Tesla wheels are still 2 pounds lighter, even though the wheels themselves are an entire 8 pounds lighter. So that means that the Nitto tire is actually heavier than the Michelin tire, is the only thing I can come to the conclusion on that. Yeah. So we didn't really lose any unsprung weight, but we didn't really gain much either. So it is what it is. Sure does look a lot better, and at the end of the day, that's kind of what's important to us. We got them off the locks, and on its way down it comes. Nice and easy. All right, so interesting. We're taking it for a test drive, and the car's so smart, it realizes that we have new wheels on it. And so it wants to adjust for the TPMS sensors and everything else. So as soon as we get it back into park, we'll get it adjusted and go from there. All right, so we got it in park, so we're gonna go to wheel configuration and see what's up. So I think it's under pedals and steering. No, it's not. Service, maybe. Wheel configuration. And let's see what options we have. Now we stayed with the same size, so we're gonna go with that because that's the closest to what we've got is the performance gunpowder. So we're gonna hit confirm. And it looks like it's actually doing our TPMS. Learn. All right. Factory reset. All right, and now we're gonna go drive to learn the new sensors, and we should be good to go. All right, so the new wheels are on. The car is not washed yet, and we have just had a snowstorm, but much better. So since we've had it, we've blacked out all the trim. We've done the carbon fiber on the camera corners, door handles, blacked out all the trim. Now the new wheels and tires, and next is H&R drop springs. But man, them wheels, that made the difference. So these are a little bit wider than factory, so they're pretty flush with the edge, which is exactly what I was shooting for. Obviously like that flush look. TSW Bathurst Rotary Fords with Nitto 555 G2s. Man, it looks sweet. I can't wait to get it lowered. All right, guys. Thanks for watching today as we put the new wheels and tires on our Tesla Model 3 Performance. So just a real quick recap, 20x9s. I've told you the tires and stuff so many times. Weighs about the same as the Tesla wheel, so we really shouldn't notice a difference in performance or mileage, but I will let y'all know if we do. But the wheels look so much better. TPMS sensors are programmed. We just used a Schrader SEZ 33500 Schrader valve TPMS sensor, and it worked great. Car's already got it dialed in, and we are ready to rock and roll. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe below. Let us know what you think. TSW Family YouTube channel.